Trying to focus on the lunar eclipse. It's hard to see it. So dark, so many background lights. So this is the lunar eclipse that we've been watching for the past few hours. Took a while. The moon was at the horizon. Now the moon has risen, but with the Earth's shadow can be seen there. It was red when the moon was at the horizon. Now it's up there. So this is what it looked like. Start to focus. Oh man, it's so bright here. There's too many light pollution, so it's hard to focus. So I'll wait for a few more minutes. Then we'll see the full moon show up. The Earth's shadow is almost completely transited through the on the moon. So in a few minutes, the shadow should completely transit. So this is what it looked like. Like a piece of the moon is bitten off. So when I started to watch the lunar eclipse, it was really low on the horizon, and the moon was red. It was interesting. And then because I couldn't get the camera to focus, I couldn't capture that moment. It's only after the moon has risen over the horizon that I could capture this. So it's almost over. In a few minutes, we will see the full moon again. Last night the full moon was really bright. So it's like it actually light up the landscape. So it's quite interesting. So slowly the earth shadow is moving away. It's really hard to focus. My camera is damaged. I dropped it far too often and I'm rough with it. And my tripod broke, so I can no longer use my tripod on this camera. It's just I couldn't attach that to them. Oh well. But I have this camera service someday. It's really not focusing. Okay, slowly but surely, Earth's shadow is moving away. So we will soon see the full moon without the Earth's shadow.
I think once a year.
With the naked eye, it's actually done, but with this camera I can still see a shadow on the moon, upper right corner of the image. It's almost done. But if I look at it with my with the naked eye, it's the Earth shadow has completed its transit. But with this camera, I can still see the shadow, so it's almost done. A few more minutes, or 1 minute. I think it's done, although I still see the moon. It still has that dark spot there on the upper right corner. But I think it's the lunar eclipse is done. So it's May 27th, around 8 o'clock at night. And I noticed the moon was just peeking out of the horizon. This is what it looked like after the lunar eclipse on the 26th. There's far too many light pollution. It's really difficult to capture the moon, but anyway. And I'm not using a tripod, so my hands are shaky. So it looks really red. And as I move the so like a blob, as if the thing has a filament inside the moon. But as I get closer and closer, it's just the sun reflecting off the surface. It's not a light bulb. So it looked like the moon is about maybe 25 degrees off the horizon. From the horizon, I should say. Maybe 20. So I don't know how high the moon will go up tonight. It's rather late. Around this time I'll be sleeping already, but I saw the moon like this. For several minutes it was hiding behind the clouds. Now the clouds have just moved away, and this is what it looked like. Neat. Love the view. This is what I remember growing up here. Around August, the moon is so big. But this time, this is the first time I've seen the moon in May like this. Especially from last night. So, beautiful, beautiful sight. Not too many people are about looking at the moon. I must be lunatic just by myself looking at it. You can see the moonlight reflecting off the paddy fields. Right now the the fields are being flooded. So I can't capture the view correctly. So you have to be here to see the beauty of the moonlight reflecting out the water. I just can't describe it. It's beautiful. So clouds are transiting across the moon. So hopefully we will have rain. We had rain a few days ago. So this part of the Philippines now is in that rain zone. So we should be seeing a lot of rain soon.